Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Megaquarium, where we have to pause the game because somebody quite rightly pointed out in the last episode that even though this one made everyone look happy and funky, we are going to have some problems here because now it will eat crustaceans of size 3 or less. So yeah, it's just that one there because they grow. As they grow, this number gets bigger, which we didn't realise, and this one won't grow. So I think rather than try and rehome a little crabby crab, we're gonna just sell the crab. I think is that the way to go about it. So let's just go boop. There we go. Bye, fishy. Because the aim of today's episode is, whilst we are going to start working towards here, we still need to unlock a surgeon fish. Although I think we're trying to do that. We're hoping spotted boxfish is a surgeon fish. I bet coral beauty is. It just doesn't seem to say anywhere though, does it? Look. Tropical. There. Wimp. With coral beauty, that's fine. Confirm. Right. That was good. We already got the research done. I think, let's have a look. Did that actually choose later? There we go. Oh, we already had a third one anyway. So let's just check here. 40. You're a pretty big fish, but other than that, you're okay. Can't be anything else that eats green pellet. You eat green pellet. Ah, that one we just unlocked was an angelfish. Okay. Oh. Rank 1. Rank 2. Is it that one maybe? Rank 1. Let's just see. Choose later. No, that still wasn't another one. I don't know how to tell this if they're surgeon fish or not, other than knowledge of fish, which I have a bit, but not particularly well. Let's have a look. Do any of these look like surgeon fish? Lionfish, I can't imagine these. Unicorn, surgeon fish, still eats green pellets, but you could be our third one. Okay, 400 experience to get that unlocked. So we'll work towards that. In the meantime, let's look at making the place look a little nicer, because right now it looks like arse. So we'll start making it look a bit better, and we'll start heading up towards having extra tanks here and here, I think, is going to be the aim of the game today. So let's go 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Just little tanks, just little ones. Okay, and then we're going to move. Oh, you're connected there, are you? Let's see if we can. See if we can put you there. We can do that and still keep you happy. Okay, so we can do the same here. Yes, there we go. That's good. And then we can come into wall tank. Actually, let's put down the deeper wall tanks. Deep wall tanks here. There and there. Okay, makes that door a little bit funky because it means they can only, all they do is come in here and fix this. So we might actually play around with that. Actually, let's move you, food, to over here, right? And let's move you to there. Move you to there, and then swap this door over here. And then that makes the whole space look work a little bit easier. There we go. Good stuff. All right, so I think one more row here is going to help us out with sorting these out. So we can only have one of each fish is the rule here. Excuse me. So here, there we've got what don't you like? You're a bully. Can't be with dollybacks, gammas, or antheas, but you can be with an azure demoiselle. Okay, so Azure Demoiselle is absolutely tiny. I forgot how little they were. Oblique dotty back. What else can we get in here? We're saving the surgeon fish. Although, hold on, green pellet. No, you all eat. Oh, you're orange and you're orange. So you could go in there then. Green pellet. Go on then. You're green. You're going to be the two with this one that makes our surgeon tank. Coral Beauty, you eat green pellet. You're no good to me. You eat mussels, so you're okay. May damage fish with size 2 or less. You're size 2, you're size 7. You don't grow, do you even? So, okay, so you're no good. You're no good to us because you eat fish. Epaulet shark, we have one of you already. We have one of you. We have one of you. We have one of you. We don't have an Atlantic polyp, but you're cold. You're cold. You're cold. You're cold. You're warm. Oh, could we get our little crustacean back into here? Let's have a look. Do any of these have an issue with crustaceans? I don't think they do. Okay, well in that case, we can put hermit crab back in there. And I'm going to leave coral for now because it's a bit funky, coral. You need lights and everything for it. Alright, I will say that is a pretty successful tank. Now, we need to shuffle. So let's move you to here. Move you to here. And move you to here. You need to stay down here by this, really. See what, if we put you there, at least it's only a straight run then. Excuse me. Okay, then we're going to get rid of this there. I'm going to put it back in that way. And then we can move you to there. Okay, and that should be decent food, apart from orange. Oh, no. Orange. So they've got green, they've got orange. Okay. And then we need to put a thingy here. Okay, so we're going to be running these. We're going to be running this from a pump, which is fine. So let's run it from a pump. Small basic pump will do. Okay, so we need regular filtering and regular heat. So I think we should be able to get away with doing a power heater. Oh, not quite. Okay. Let's see how we do for filtration with the double filter. Yes, it's just a little warm. Needs to be a little warmer even. Large heater. Oh, I thought we got rid of that. Large heater. Large heater does it. Okay, so here we go. Check this out. Boom. Perfect. Right, let's make it look good. I can't believe I've just done that. Let's get a rocky overhang in here because that'll cover the rock requirements as well. Although I do enjoy the live rocks. I'm a man of simple tastes. I do enjoy the odd live rock, a bit of kelp, and something a bit lower lying down the front. Let's just, you know what, let's keep it simple. There we go. So that should be a happy little tank. Oh, I started channeling Bob Ross then. They should be all good there, I think. So let's click open and see. We're going to move you just a little to there because that makes a bit more sense now. And we don't necessarily need. I know we still do need science coming in actually because we're waiting to get our thingies. But no, Southern Stingray 450. Let's do that. Let's smash out this surgeon fish. Let's absolutely smash out the surgeon fish. This one, what's up with you? You're not filtered enough. That's being fixed. That's okay. All right. People are pretty happy. Here, look at this now. This surgeonfish is absolutely blowing past itself due to that torque. I mean, that's pretty much filled up that fish, which was pretty awesome. And that should pop any second. As soon as it does, we'll pick our next research. I would like a common... We need to start getting some science fish in. So what gives us a bit of... Well, we'll do that because it's like 10. That'll take like a second to unlock. There we go. Nice. Rank 2. We might as well do these ones as well, haven't we? Like, it's nice to give us the option. Yeah, I mean, it literally is a quick... There you go, look. We might as well just do them. There we go. And now we can start working on something a bit funkier. Yeah, go on. Lionfish. That looks pretty trendy, doesn't it? Because remember, this place is all about being trendy, this one. Okay, so next up, we're going to try and go for our surgeonfish quest here. So, surgeonfish exhibit. It's a deal. So, here we go. Let us do what we need to do. So, one of those and one of those. Good. In here, we're going to have our... Where are our surgeonfish? Here we go. We've got one of them already. That's the one who won't sit with the others. My only worry is 48. Is it big enough? I didn't really look how big it was, but it should be. Right, let's just pause the game a second. There's no sign of it being unhappy. There's lots of things going on right now. That's the only problem. Let's try you. Pretty big, aren't they? That's my only worry. And then the other one is the tank. They all need quite a big tank, actually. Although they're not saying any problem about it being too much, not enough space. Although they do need lots of leaves and rocks and stuff. Okay, so again, we're going to run this from a pump. So basic pump there. And I'm assuming a power heater will be enough. Yeah. And filtration wise, a power combi. Oh no. That's the heating combi one. We don't want that. We want that one. Double filter. Ugh, bar off. Well, I'll tell you what. They need rocks, so let's give them some live rocks. And that could be enough. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Close. Although they still need some leaves. We need to make them happy. Don't we? Needs to be done. We can't just leave them. We can't just say, "Ah, we've got what we need out here." Because, you know, that's not how we work here. We're all about the solid welfare of the fish community. So the only thing you're annoyed about now is you don't have any krill. Krill. Pick next research. Rank 7. Anything particular? I suppose we can start working on some colder things. There we go. They're happy. Awesome. Okay, so we've got some nice tanks in there. That's looking quite good. I like how that's turned out. I like how that's turned out a lot, actually. I would like to maybe just... We're kind of going a little bit symmetrical. Or we're a little off with that door on this thing, so no, we'll leave it as it is. But one thing I do want to do is start to paint the place up now, because it's not looking the nicest, is it? So let's see if there's any of these that are new. I don't think there is, actually. I think they're all older ones. I don't think we've used Pacific paint before. Let's try that. Oh no, we've had this one before, haven't we? It's nice though. So we'll carry on this. So this can be our main strip here. Okay. Day 9, what's growing? Oh no, one of our staff have grown. Good for you. There you go, level up. Okay, so let's do something like this down the sides here. And I think around here as well, although it's a little annoying that we can't match it up on that side. I think we're probably better doing that than painting around it, because then that'll look even more odd. Everywhere else we'll do a nice wood paint. But what we'll do is we'll leave that gap there. Because I've got a bit of an idea of what I could do there. Yeah. Gift shop. Are you tempted to leave the gift shop and this area even like blue, as in like a, you know, this is where you come to sort yourself out. This is away from the mystique and the magic of the aquarium. Here is just where there is coffee and balloons, which pretty much everyone seems to have bought, which is quite impressive. Okay, so stuff. Where's our stuff? We have this palm tree, which I remember being pretty big. But what I'm thinking is we could put one there, and they just kind of look like they're growing over the space they're allowed to be in a bit. But I quite like that. A cannon on one of them. We're going all out here. We're going all out. Anchor, no, anchor makes it look like you're about to fall over. What about nets? Oh, I really like the net. We'll find somewhere else for the net to go. Oh, new animals unlocked. Good. Clownfish. Go on then. A pirate chest. Yeah, there we go. So we're going piratey theme, but to be honest with you, that's what most of the scenery is. It turns out there are mods available in this game. I never knew. They're not integrated into the Steam Workshop yet. But people are modding the game, which is pretty awesome. It's mostly fish, although I've seen some turtles, which are pretty cool. So like the water level's quite low, and you can make it so the turtles sort of pop out and pop in, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, that I feel a bit bad that stingray seems completely stuck in there, like it can't even turn around. I have a horrible feeling that fish can't turn around. Oh no, it can. Yeah, it can, sort of. Is it because it's getting fed? It's not telling me it's not big enough, is it? Okay, drinks and toilets seem to be becoming an issue. So let's stick a couple of toilets in here. We'll just carve a little space out for them. And put some basic toilets in. There we go. That's at least a start. Alright, well at least the place is looking a bit nicer. We need to do something with the walls, don't we? Which wall are we going to go for? I really like the harbour side one. Let's have a look at some of the options. Pacific, I think, is bamboo. It's a bit... it's not bad, but I think the whole thing done is bamboo. I don't like that rock, the Pirate Cove one. I was never very impressed with that. That one's pretty nice. What was that? That's just the shipwreck. And then I don't like Tropical Beach particularly. Although it kind of looks like a window if you put it in between stuff, I guess. I think we'll go for ship. We'll try ship for now. Yeah, let's try ship along the back wall there. And then maybe harbour side this way. Although not there. Or there, actually, that's it. Well, this wall as well, although this wall will most likely be pulled out momentarily. There we go. Let's give us a... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this blue from here. There we go. And then once we move into this area, which is where we'll go next, we'll this can be our sort of, you know. Well, to be fair, this can be the shop. Once the shop's a bit more developed, I don't think we've got much else we can sell in the shop right now. Oh, we can do guidebooks. Okay. What's our message? Epaulet shark has grown. Don't think that's going to be a problem. Go on then. Let's get some. Hold on. Go wait. Pick next research. I'm just going to work through them, you know, because I'm not particularly fussed on particular ones. Soft coral and animals. We can probably do that as well. That's going to be quite a big tank that requires. So we'll build up to that in a moment. First of all, let's get some money in with the guidebook shelf. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Okay, and then guidebook supply. So we'll do 2 of those, and we'll move you to be a bit more useful. Although we can't actually, we don't have another one of those to be able to be purchased, unfortunately. Right, that'll do. And then, yeah, this will slowly become more of a gift shop as we go, I think. Okay, let's think about doing a larger tank then. What ones have we got available? We can do a deep observer tank. That's probably not a bad one to do. We can go up to 120 with that. I'm thinking we do a deep observer tank because the Belfast ones and these don't have lights go on them very well. So what we'll do, let's pause the game a moment. Let's think about this. We'll carry this on that way. That can be the backstage of this area, and then we're going to take this. It's going to come down to here, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. Okay, and then our Belfast tank, deep observer tank even. We'll make this big, and this is going to be our... Oh, yeah, that looks awesome. This is going to be our corals and other fish tank. It was just corals and fish, wasn't it? It said, I think. Okay, so we'll put you there. We'll get another door in because they're always useful, like so. Excuse me, sorry, a terrible little cough at the minute. Okay, so Pacific paint is going to be our path in this zone. So let's do something like that, and let's take a nice path down to the front of it like that. Maybe even like that. Yeah, that's it. And then we fill in the gaps with shipwreck. Maybe leave that one square for something there. I don't know what though. What have we got that's like decent size but just one square? Oh, a lantern. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then we'll put something. What ground would go underneath a lantern? This one, isn't it? What ground would go underneath a lantern? I think it's going to have to be harbourside paint. Or really, do we keep it sandy to kind of keep that theme going? Yeah, I think we keep it sandy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, good. Right, so there's our big old tank. So we're gonna try and take on this quest. So let's close this vending machine thing. Looks like our winner. Soft coral, 3 other different animals, lighting, quality, and heating. It's going to cost us a fair bit to get this one up and running, but I think it's going to be worth it. So, coral. We have coral. We have lots of soft coral. Tank mates, which are dangerous soft coral. Yes, I understand that. So we might as well put all 4 down as the coral place. So we can't. Right, we can't actually click another one. I'm just checking. Seems weird to do, but yeah. Okay. Daisy star polyps, and what was the last one? Disco mushrooms, of course. Okay, so there's our corals in. Let's get temp and no, actually, let's get the fish in first so we can see. So we need 3 things that doesn't eat coral. Well, so that one there, no, it's cold. We need warm fish because the corals are warm. You're in. You don't eat coral. You're a clownfish. You live in coral. I've seen Finding Nemo. Get in there. One little clownfish in the size of that thing. Look at that. Orchid dottyback. You don't eat. You're lovely. You can go in there. You're a bully. You're a bully. You can't be with other things. So you're, as long as we don't have another bully, you're alright in there. Just double check. I don't believe clownfish to be a wimp. No, Nemo's not a wimp, is he? He's rock hard. What about you? Dislike lights. Well, that's no good because we need to light this one up. We've got all of you in. Kind of like this sort of one tick one. You're a wimp, so you can't go in because we've already got a bully in there. What about you? Cannot be housed with any non-lionfish. Wow, okay. We'll eat fish size 2 or less, so you're no good. Atlantic polyps, cold, cold, cold. All of these are cold. What about you? We've got one of you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so they are literally the 3 fish we have available to go in there. So let's see what it needs. Lights. Camera action. Okay. Let's do a bench chair up to it. Like that. This is going to take a fair old whack to heat and stuff, this one is. Let's try a large one. See, a large one isn't enough. I think we're going to have to go with a basic pump going to this with a large heater off it. Mega heater even. There we go. It's now heated. Doesn't need too much filtration. So we should probably get away with a double filter. And oh, that is literally it. Okay. I was going to say a double filter and maybe a bit of nitrate just to help it out. But we need to light it up. I can't quite remember how to do that. Is it here? No. Is it in this one? Power light. Yeah, baby. Nice. So let's make sure we've got the food for them. They need some sort of supplement thing, don't they? Is it that one? Zooplankton? Yes. Although the image has changed from there to there. And they have normal pellets as well. We'll put another orange pellet down because my god, this is a big tank for what's in it. So let's get some. Let's make it look less like a big empty tank with some egg rack. Yeah, look at this stuff. This is crazy. I'm all about this. Okay, and it also looks so different from the coral, which I like as well. Okay. Stones, live rocks. I like the live rocks because I think they look interesting, but also I know that they're doing good, which is you know, I know that they're helping out as well, which I find is quite a good bonus. So what did we not put in before? We didn't put we didn't use an anchor or netting. I don't think we're going to find space for netting there, so we'll have an anchor there. Anchor, who you call an anchor, and we'll have a barrels are a bit boring, aren't they? I think we decided against using barrels unless we could help it. A skull. Ooh. Yeah, skull. And compass. There we go. It's quite a busy little tank now, isn't it? There you go. It doesn't look instantly as awful as it did before. So we've now got up to 1,300, and we need. What do we need? 3,200. Wow. Okay, but we're getting there. Actually, no, we're not. Reach rank 10, 4,000 with a daily revenue of almost double what we are now. So really, I'm kind of hoping we get a few more quests start coming in. Maybe tomorrow. No, those 3 are done. We'll get a few more interesting ones coming. But it's looking a lot better than it did, isn't it? What's up with that filtration there? I feel really bad having this thing in there. I'm tempted, you know. I'm tempted to completely swap these tanks over and put big boys over here and put minis and coral over here, because that's awful. Look, the poor thing can only swim back and forward, and the epaulet shark's growing as well. Okay, let's do something that people tell me to do all the time, which is have something like that in the back, so that we can move you and you. Tank is full. Nice. Okay, well, you stay there for a minute then. In fact, actually, you can probably just come straight over to here, can't you? Nope. You can probably come straight over to here. Okay. So in this one then, let's select the move feature. So 1, 2, 3 fish. Now go in there. These we're going to have to do by hand. I know you need lights, but give me a moment. What about that? Whichever one this rock is needs to go. So here's me thinking it lit up. Oh, it does. It's because we're over there. There we go. That's the one I want to get rid of. And then you come to here. And now we can add lights onto you. So you should be happy now. And over here, you can come into this one. where we can remove said lights because you're not needed. Excuse me. And we need to get some more rocks in here now because without the coral, it's looking a little empty. There we go. Straight for straight swap. If only it was that easy in real life. But now our little dudes in here have much more space to mess around with. And the corals don't particularly look too bad. Although really we're kind of wasting a lot of space with this net. Let's move the disco mushrooms to here, and that one to there you go. That looks a bit more realistic, and we'll stick a couple of sea lettuces in the gaps. How's that? Perfect. Okay, so now all the corals in the way. We're going to keep working on this. Bull huss or something we could break. We should be able to throw a few fish into here now with this thing. There we go. Alright, tempted to get another talk going on here about the big tank, just because it's pretty good looking. But we'll maybe look at doing that in the next episode. There we go, we've gone from a couple of tanks with no decoration to like a good half a dozen tanks all decorated and looking lovely. I think that's pretty good progress. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're new here and you'd like to see lots more creative gaming for grown-ups, all you have to do is click subscribe. Any thoughts, queries or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at John T. Sparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you to all of our generous patrons through their support at patreon.com. They make these videos possible. And also to our affiliates, check out the links in the description for cheap games while supporting the channel at the same time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.